Hello, folks. How are you all doing? Hope you had a cracking weekend. Just jumping on very, very, very quickly to say thank you so much for the ongoing support for our podcast, for our videos on YouTube, for our bits and pieces that we've been working very, very, very hard on with a really dedicated team now, which is growing all the time. We've up to 8 people working on the show now, whether it be hosts or contributors. And we've built a website, and we've been really, really active in terms of developing our Irish Manchester United channel, show, podcast. You can follow it on Spotify, YouTube, wherever you find your excellent Irish Manchester United content. And we're really excited about what we're trying to do and build in the future. Um, for us, it's really about dedication to something that we really love, which is kind of ridiculous to other people, but that's okay because we don't support Liverpool, so that's all right. But if you want to help us out to develop this channel, our podcast, our shows, we're hoping in the near future to organise meetups, watch-alongs, and to develop, potential trips. There's also some incredible people that we have lined up potentially to interview in the next kind of calendar year, which can't really talk about just yet, but it's super exciting. If you'd like to see these things happen, if you'd like to engage with us, there's a couple of ways you can do that. You can support us by telling a mate about the show, saying something positive, commenting on our YouTube videos. You can subscribe on YouTube, subscribe on Spotify, rate the show on Spotify. Another thing that you can do is you can hop over to, and most importantly, we would appreciate you heading over to buymeacoffee.com/cult of Cantona and buy us a coffee. And when we see it out and about, we'll buy you a coffee/pint in return. And also, there's some brilliant things that are available if you become a supporter and member for £5 a month, which is like a third of your Netflix. You'll get all the content first. If you pay a tenner a month, we are developing some little extra perks for that. And if you become like a yearly member on Buy Me a Coffee, you'll get a original spec 1990s signed Manchester United jersey, but signed by ex-Man United players, legends, which we'll organise for you, which will take pride of place in your man cave, or very annoyingly over your bed in your bedroom for your wife, or in the kitchen, also annoying your wife, or in the living room where it can annoy your wife and your children, or indeed in the car, or wherever you want to put it, or you can wear it every day, whatever you want. So buymeacoffee.com/cult of Cantona. You can get us everywhere else on at the Cult of Cantona on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. And there's also a special members group for people who enjoy the show on Facebook groups where we share all of our banter videos and chats and bits and pieces. So get involved. We hope to see you at many events and meetups in the future. But for the time being, please support the show. You can head on over to buymeacoffee.com /cult of Cantona, or scan this QR code that I've just attached there, and that'll bring you straight to the page. We really appreciate it. Your support, your engagement, your likes, your follows, your shares on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Spotify, and everywhere else. Have a cracking week, and thank you so much for your engagement.